Hey folks, how are you doing? Welcome to this very special preview of Grow Live. Now, Grow Live is the annual event that the Grow Show podcast organises, where we get together with all of our speakers and our guests from previous episodes, and we talk about different things that they're passionate about over the couple of days. Now, the 2020 event is literally less than a week away, and we have got a great lineup for you. And today's show is for me to recap who is going to be on the show. We might be joined by a few guests as well, so we'll see who comes along. But for the people who don't know, Grow Live, it's a virtual event that's happening on Zoom, and it's going to be happening on the 17th and the 18th of September. Now, the idea is that I've got together 25 of the key speakers from the previous episodes of The Grow Show, and they are going to be talking about the topics that they are passionate about, that they are experts on. And the full lineup I'm going to go through in just a second. But they're going to be doing Q&A sessions, talks, live interviews to help you grow and develop your skills, grow your business and your community. It's going to be a fab couple of days. And the beauty of it is it's all recorded via YouTube. So therefore, you are going to be able to see and catch up with the speakers and activities after the event. So if you miss a few, that's all good. You can catch up with them later. So if we're joined by anybody, I will get them to kind of introduce them as they come along. But I wanted to go through the lineup with you because the lineup is fantastic. So on Thursday, it's going to be hosted by the fantastic, the one and only Wayne Trice. And I've got an interview with him coming up in a few days' time to share with you. So Wayne's going to be the MC. He's going to be the master of the ceremonies. And at 9:30, we are going to have a live interview with Jay Unwin. 10 o'clock. We have the man himself, Brad Burton, the UK's #1 motivational business speaker, who's going to be talking to you all about mindset and stuff really, really, really good. And do you know what? It's needed. With the announcement of the second lockdown may be happening, do you know what? It's needed. Next up at 11 o'clock, we've got Alison Mead. Now, she's going to be talking about bookkeeping. So she's going to be hosting a questions and answers session. If you've got any questions about bookkeeping, you need to check her out. And also, she's going to be launching her brand new podcast, Bookkeeping Basics, live on the show as well, which is going to be great. We're going to have a break at 11:30, so you can kind of relax and get ready for the afternoon session. At 12 o'clock, we're hitting it hard with a biohacker himself, Dan Sadler. Now, Dan is a really great guy. His energy is infectious. I can't wait to see what he brings to Grow Live. But he's going to be talking about biohacking, how you can optimize your body to get the best performance out of it. It's going to be really good. 12:30, you've got Charlotte Cooper. She's coming along. She's going to be talking about all things dance. Again, Q&A session. So if you've got any questions about dance, if you've got any questions about movement or how the body works, Charlotte is the person to ask. 1 o'clock, I've got a mystery session. Now, I've kept this session open because I've got two plans and I want to see how the day plans out. So mystery session is something that people will get involved with. It's an activity. But what it will be, I'll leave that to the people on the actual day. Then at 1:30, we've got a Trello expert, Emma Watson. She's going to be talking about Trello, the organization tool of how you can, if you just type into Google Trello, it's absolutely amazing. It's a tool that you use to prioritize, you make tasks, you shift it to people, and it manages workflow. She's going to explain it so much better than me, hence why she's doing a session and not me. Then we've got between 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock, Duncan Price. Now, Duncan Price is a good friend. He is also the host, the MC of Friday. And he's going to be talking about, I don't really know what he's going to be talking about, if I'm being honest, which makes it really exciting. His title is Don't Pay Attention to the Title. But if I know anything about Duncan, it's going to give massive value. He's going to be talking about mindset. He's going to be talking about fears. He's going to be talking about how the mind works. That's all I can take. That's all I know. All I know. It's going to be an absolutely golden experience. So 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, Duncan Price. Then at 3 o'clock, we have the Instagram Queen. We have Kimber Cooper talking. Now, Kimber is a digital marketer based down in Bristol, and she loves Instagram. She is an Instagram demon. She's going to be talking to you how you can get the most of it. Great following in an organic way. It's going to be so cool. And when I did my podcast with Kimber, mind blown. She's golden. She's really, really good. Then we've got Robert Lee talking about fitness. Now, Robert's been helping people get in shape during COVID. And he's going to be talking how you can do that the same, how you can get in shape and how you can keep up a healthy body during these strange times. Followed by Emma Louise Fasari at 4 o'clock. Still on Thursday. All of these are still on Thursday. See, there's loads to do, loads to see. Emma Louise is going to be talking all about digital habits and making an effective digital workforce. I can't wait for this. Again, I had the pleasure of interviewing Emma for the Grow Show, but also I had the pleasure of interviewing, being part of her podcast as well. And what she doesn't know about how people work and, you know, ways to get the best out of your team in a digital environment, it's brilliant. So can't wait for that session. Then we're keeping with the digital theme with Rick Notley from Romano. We're going to be talking about brand. We're going to be talking about colours. We're going to be talking about branding. We're going to be talking about social media. His episode of The Grow Show was one of the best ones I've heard back because of the way he spoke. He was passionate about helping people. And me and him are on the same wavelength with giving maximum value all the time. So Rick Notley, 4:30 on Thursday is going to be a standout, followed by Matthew Ruddle. Now, Matthew runs a digital agency, and he does what he doesn't know about sales funnels, what he doesn't know about workflows. Do you know what? There's no one who can beat him. So he's going to be closing the show at 5:30. That's Thursday. So massive lineup with not one, not two, but 3 Q&A sessions. We've got people talking about bookkeeping, fitness, mental fitness, organization tools, digital habits, workforce, branding, websites, sales funnels, loads. There's loads. And I haven't even got to Friday yet. So Friday, the full lineup includes an intro from our host, which is the fantastic Duncan Price. He's going to be the MC of the day. Then we're going to go for a Q&A all about branding and design with Simon Clements. Now, Simon Clements is the person who's done the Grow Live logo. He does the Grow Marketing Media branding. He's the guy who I trust to do my branding. He is brilliant. So he's going to be talking at 9:30. 9:30 on the Friday. He's going to be having a chat with us about design, which is really cool. Then we have Stacey Calder. At 10 o'clock, we have Stacey Calder talking about social media and networking. I can't wait for that. It's going to be really, really good. Then we've got a Q&A with the one and only Teresa Brooks from Coach Magazine. Now, Teresa has spent over 20 years in sales. And again, what she's forgotten is more than I probably know about sales. I can't wait for this interview. It's going to be really good. 11 o'clock, Teresa Brooks. It's going to be fantastic. Then, 11:30, just like Thursday, it's break time. It's break time. We're going to take a break, relax. You know, we've already had 3 sessions by then. Get ready for the afternoon and hitting it hard at 12 o'clock is Cros Crosley, the mindset technician himself. I'm in awe that Cros is talking at the event because I read his book in August. It changed my thinking about a lot of things. I've had him on a podcast just before COVID hit, just after lockdown started even. And he's just brilliant. The way he looks at life, the way that he interprets different things that are going on will really give you a healthy mindset and will help you improve not only your life, but your business and everything else. It's brilliant. 12 o'clock on Friday is not to be missed. Not to be missed. Then at 1 o'clock, we have Keith Blakeborn-Noble talking about fears. Now, he is the UK's #1 fear strategist. He helps people conquer their fears. And he's talking at Grow Live. You know, this is why I'm excited. You know, we've got so many people talking about stuff that they're passionate about, but also stuff that they know their stuff about. So Keith's going to be talking from 1 up until 2 o'clock. Then the afternoon session really kicks in, takes it up a notch with Stefan Wesley. Now, Stefan Wesley is a digital commander, and he is going to be talking about ads. He's going to be talking about Facebook, LinkedIn, Google Ads, how to get the most out of social media and marketing. We'll talk about content. We're going to be talking about your audiences and so much more. Again, if you haven't checked out Stefan's episode of The Grow Show, please do. It's really, really good. Half two, we're talking about bids. We're talking about how to write a bid, how to write a tender for a project with Alison Reeves. Now, she specializes in this kind of stuff, which means that she is the best person for me to get on the show to talk to you about funding, about what's open to people at the moment and how you can make your application stand out compared to everyone else's. Alison is a must-see session. Then at 3 o'clock, we have Fergus Mattisson. Now, he is the podcast genie. He's the person who you go to help get onto podcasts. His podcast network is fantastic. And he's talking at Grow Live about how you can use podcasting to improve your credibility, and also your presence online. It's brilliant. Followed by the scruffy monkey himself, Chris Dawes, at 3:30. 3:30 on Friday. This is why I love Grow Live. Chris Dawes, his interview was mind-blowing. And you know what? He's going to be talking about website design. He's going to be talking about mindset. And this half-hour session, I know, will feature Star Wars at some point. That's all I'm going to say. Will feature Star Wars at some point, and you've got to see it to believe it. 4 till 5:30, I've got a great lineup to finish it off. We have Chris Ramsbottom. She is the owner of the Amethyst Center. She is a Reiki healer. And also, her center helps people with so many alignments. Now, we're going to be talking about alternative therapies. We're going to be talking about how she's developed her business and how she started the business after her 50th birthday. It's going to be brilliant. Chris Ramsbottom is a true inspiration. Check it out. 4:30, Daniel Brown. The man, the myth, the legend himself, Daniel Brown, is coming to Grow Live. Now, Daniel is a trustee of Warwickshire Pride. He runs his own hypnotherapy business, as well as being a trainer of hypnotherapy for Chrysalis Training. Now, it's mind-blowing that I've got him on the list, but 4:30, he's going to give some really great tips, and I think we all need it, about self-care. He's going to talk about self-care and about how it's important to look after yourself. And to close the show, we have the one, we have the only, Paul Newton. Paul Newton is in the house. Now, Paul Newton steals stuff for people, but he doesn't. He teaches people how to become safe and secure online and in person. He's a magician. He tackles cyber theft. And he's a mentalist. He's crazy. I tell you, if you haven't seen Paul before, check him out on YouTube. Check out his podcast because it is brilliant. But he's going to close the show. And I believe he's going to close the show with a little bit of magic. You know, you can't go wrong with that. So that is the full lineup. Thursday and Friday, that is the full lineup of what we've got. We've got over 25 speakers talking about a range of topics. All of these are going to be recorded, so you can catch up with these after the event. It's going to be on the YouTube playlist, which only you and the people with tickets can get hold of. And if you're watching this video, you can get it all for the special price of £49. If you use the discount code GROW, so GROW, use the discount code GROW in the Eventbrite link or on the website, you will get both days for £49. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Even if you can't make 1 or 2 sessions, but you can make half a day, still get the ticket because you can still get all of the videos for all of the days for that price. So this is your chance to get involved with workshops, with fireside interviews and Q&A sessions. This is your chance to learn personal development techniques to drive you forward. If you want that fire in your belly kind of relit, come along. I remember you can get all of the sessions afterwards. And the best thing about it for me, and I think for you as well, all on Zoom. So you can do it from the comfort of your own home. You don't have to get out your pajamas if you don't want to. But you can still benefit and drive your skills, your business and your community forward. So Grow Live is a fantastic event. I can't rate it enough. The quality of speakers I've got is immense. And all you need is an internet and a comfy chair, pen and paper. You need one open mind. And if you want some biscuits or a cup of tea, you need to bring those as well. But the main thing is be ready for Thursday, the 17th of September. and Friday the 18th of September, 9 till half 5, Grow Live. We're using the hashtag on social, hashtag Grow Live 2020. And you know what? If you want to get involved with Grow Live next year, because it's going to be happening next year, I can't release the date yet, but it's going to be available, then let me know, because there's going to be sponsorship options for open for next year. Plus, if you want to speak at the event, you need to get on my Podcast for Grow show. So if you want to speak at the event for next year, pop onto it and go from there. Now, I've been talking for about 15 minutes, so I want to say thank you very much for listening. Please, 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 if you haven't already, book your ticket, but book your ticket using the discount code GROW. That's GROW, GROW. And then you will get both days for the price of one, which is £49. My name has been Gary Jones. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching this special video and podcast all about Grow Live. And take care, my friends, and I will see you all soon. Gary out.